Peace, peace, peace. How's everybody feeling today on this marvelous day? We outside like Memorial's Day. It's getting dangerous, y'all. Please make sure to walk with the K. It's your boy Green Eyes live in the building. Live and direct. Act like you know when you see me. Act like you know when you see me, man. I've been alright. I've been holding up. I've been staying strong. Asking for a break, y'all. Asking the Lord Jesus, Jehovah, Yahshua, to better my life, better my position, better my ways, better my actions. Mhm. A lot of people don't know. When you call out Jesus, just saying the name Jesus can defeat a lot of spiritual attacks. See, that's one thing that I had to notice, that I have a gift that others might not be able to see, how the devil is attacking them. And I don't always blame the devil, y'all. I don't. There was this one girl, y'all. She prayed for the devil. You know nobody do that. Nobody ever prays for the devil. But she had a heart like David did, y'all. She prayed for him. And when she passed away, y'all. And when she passed away, somebody paid for the whole funeral costs. The flowers, everything. And the person that paid just left a signature that said L. They just left the L. A lot of people saying, oh wow, that could have been Lucifer. That's why I don't blame him for everything. But the spiritual attacks, you understand what I'm saying? Very demonic spirits that's going to try to get you to engage with them. And you have to be able to notice it before. You have to be able to notice it. Sometimes in life is what it is, man. You can't call it, you can't spoil it. It's going to be what it's going to be. But at the end of the day, when you got strength, you got victory. I said, when you got strength, you got victory. hmm That is the best thing, bro. Peace. Peace, y'all. I want to give out four numbers for the people that play the win four, and I want to and I want to give y'all three numbers for the people that play the three numbers. Now, if you hit, look out for the cookout. If you hit, look out for the cookout. I got kids, y'all. Y'all see my cash app, man. Don't hesitate, man. Alright, for the four numbers, I'm going to give out 27, 38. Not 17, 38. 27, 38, y'all. That's for the 4. Now for the 3, I'm going to give out 9/11. Rest in peace to the fallen soldiers, y'all. 9/11 for the 3, y'all. And you hit, we ain't going to run down. We ain't going to ask you. Just bless the cash app. Be like, yo, Green, I hit. Green, I hit. That'll be good right there, man. But if the Knicks win, y'all, I know everybody is dying for the Knicks to win. I didn't get to watch the Knicks game today. And in a way, shape, or form, I'm type glad I didn't. The Lord told me don't watch that game. I was too busy. You understand what I'm saying? Speaking with my daughter. Gaining good time back. Time that been wasted, yo. You feel me? But I've been doing me, yo. And when I say me, I'm doing me. I'm showing myself a little more appreciation. I'm there for myself. And sometimes I'm there for those who wasn't there for me. The, the good in my heart. The good in my heart, yo. But I feel alright. Oh, good looking, yo, beloved. You know that. Appreciate that, my beloved. You know that. Love you. You know that. You know that. I need. Oh man, my back is killing me, yo. Whew. Back is killing me, y'all. I told y'all the other video I was under the weather. This video I'm getting a little better, but still not at 1,000% and stuff like that. It just hurts me, yo. For her to say you should be with your baby mother, that shit hurting me, bro. Even though I thought about it, I said, wait, maybe she's right. But I said, damn, that mean you don't like me no more. Feel me? It is what it is, man. Life goes on, man. You understand what I'm saying? I've been working on me. I've been focused on me. And I've been loving me, y'all. I don't need the games, the playing, My life is real, man. Greenhouse get attached for real, for real. So sometimes you gotta keep your distance. Stay focused on you. Not a bad thing. God is good, y'all. But I say, remember when they was planking? Remember when they was running in these stores and looting? I believe this is what is gonna happen when the Knicks win today. Not today. If they was to win, and I'm not saying it just yet. I ain't that much of a Knicks fan. I never really liked basketball like that. The Wicked try to get my attention. Because now you're able to sports bet. And then you start watching more games and stuff like that. It's crazy. I know who fuck with me. And I know who don't fuck with me. You can't force your love on a person like me. Been through too much. Uh, just trying to clear out this phlegm. Uh, Sometimes it could be your thoughts. Sometimes you overthink a certain situation millions of times. Excuse me, millions of times. And you're playing your hair back to back. Sometimes the outcome don't even be that, y'all. I don't know why niggas is over staring at me, my nigga. I'm a gangster. I ain't gonna tell you what you're looking at. It's your eyes, man. When I was younger, the old me would have smacked him with two hands. A little bit more mature, a little bit more wiser. I see how the Lord plays an effect on people's lives as well. See, if I was ever around you, you had a guardian next to you. A real guardian. Y'all niggas let that slip by. Niggas is supposed to cherish that. Protect that, nigga. I'm the money. I'm the money. Word up. I got the smarts. I could get us places where we not even allowed. But y'all don't see it now. It ain't happened. That's why y'all ain't see it. You gotta have the vision, y'all. See, I had the vision. Chasing your goals is a scary, lonely journey, y'all. Very scary. But eventually, it'll be worth it, y'all. I got real people by me now. I got genuine folks by my side now, y'all. And they're not playing. They're not playing with my name. None of that shit. Official people, y'all. Y'all fucked up, man. Y'all dropped the ball like that. Wow. I didn't expect anything else. Sometimes that's just me seeing the good in people. Niggas be fake, yo. That niggas is getting all this money. Don't give a fuck. That niggas is birds, man. You never seen niggas that. Y'all niggas never fought. Never had a fight. Never did shit. And always playing this tough guy role, my nigga. That's why I try to run away from that lifestyle, man. I heard a lot of people, man. If you wasn't my friend, I probably would have hurt you too, man. See, I try not to hurt or get into combat with the people I love, y'all. But I tell people, bear with me, y'all. I'm not perfect. Go through so much, been through so much. Especially when you're under the weather, you sick, your emotions is very high, man. Niggas showed me so in so many ways how they not for me, yo. What am I supposed to do? Stop living? Give up? Cause that's the energy that was displayed to me, yo. If I wasn't as strong as I was, I would just imagine the type of actions, knowing that I have the social media, go on the bridge and say, you know what? I've had enough with everybody's bullshit. I'm done. But I'm not weak like that, y'all. I'm not weak like that. Thank the Lord Jesus. Jesus. Call Jesus' name, y'all. And many of y'all fall for that. Why? Because y'all believe in the algorithm. None of this shit exists. Nothing. Baby moms, kids, even you. Now the Lord exists. We was created, right? Just think about it. If 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 we slept, if people sleep together and they make a child, right? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, they're not ready for that type of knowledge, bro. Thank you. They're not ready for that type of knowledge, bro. You see, we got, if you think about it, right? We have babies, we create and stuff like that. We're human and we're living. We're the only species here. Don't you think there was other things before us and after us? Who created us, y'all? Who created us? It had to be. I don't care if you don't believe in God. You an atheist. You. you wear black, you gothic or something like that. Something had to create us, y'all. The fact that we even have to die one day and come back, or whatever the case may be, people don't think about that. How the fuck we was created? There's a reason why we put here. There gotta be a reason. You think we just coming up here and that's it? That I don't think so. Hopefully not. That'll be bad. But this is when faith comes into play, y'all. Oh, shrooms. I've done this so much from going into that. I went down that whole rabbit hole of shrooms. I've been disconnected so much from. The Lord has disconnected you from that. That wasn't. That wasn't for you, bro. That wasn't your purpose. See, when people say they love you, always know that the drugs love you more. Drugs will always be here, before and after us. So we can't put too much love into that. Can't put too much love into anything. My God is a jealous God, man. You don't play, man. But I say, you know what? I've been through so much in life. I say I figured it out. You ever just become numb? And the tables turn, y'all. Able to see my kid about to get a job. I'm focused. Back in the church. Getting my wind up. Exercising. I'm trying to do it right, y'all. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to get it together, y'all. Now, when my baby mother hit me up, I thought it was a distraction, y'all. Because I'm so focused. What my nigga A Boogie said. Oh, yeah, yeah, I'm so focused. Everywhere I'm going, they don't know you. Don't be acting broke. Don't be giving the world just a thing. I'm the animal. Yeah, yeah. So, I seen that, right? And I just felt a love. I looked at my last video. I was talking about feeding them love. And the tables turned, where I'm able to see my child and stuff like that. Instead of getting aggressive, angry, frustrated, it takes two to tangle, y'all. Fed them love, able to see my child, no arguments and stuff like that. But still don't know what to expect. You understand what I'm saying? Not a bad person, but just me and you tangle too much. Me and you, we go knife to knife. It's one of those where it's just you argue. It's toxic. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes I stay away off the protection of my peace. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes peace is all you have. Without that, it's like you lose yourself. You choose yourself before you lose yourself. But in other people's eyes, when people talk bad down upon you, they might not look at you in that image. They might look at you like a deadbeat and stuff like that. But they don't know really, the circumstances like that. See, we females react based on emotions. Us as men, very strong, powerful, almighty in the name of the Lord. So we know what we destined for. We know our gift. We know our God's talent. We know that this woman cannot become in between the love that we have for the Lord, no matter who they are, You love the Lord. You love Jesus first. He's jealous. Right now, he doesn't even know if he has your attention right now. There's so many people who has your attention and want to use you. As messengers, we're here to be used. Why you think I'm going to take care of my daughter? Why you think I'm still in contact? There's a bigger purpose. Not easy. It took years to get to this. It take years for the tables to turn, yo. And a lot of people ask me, they say, Green, let me ask you something. If, things were a little different, would you accept her back? I thought about that. Facts was only my first time doing it. Ain't doing no more. But death one numb still. And I'm healing from all of that past trauma. You know what? Even when you don't do the drugs, bro. They say you're doing drugs. Even when you're doing the right thing, Shower, they will point the finger and try to put you down, bro. You're in competition with yourself. Stick to the bud. Maybe a little bit of liquor here and there. But I'll say stick to the bud. And even that, anything you do too much in life, you get tired of. You get tired of love, bitches, car. You just get tired of everything. Things is good for the moment until you want it. Then when you have it, it's like, I don't even play that shit like that. Might want a PlayStation 5 or something like that. Begging for it. Yo, I want this for Christmas. You get it, you don't even play it. That's the Lord showing you He has a different journey for you. Just with that little thing, is a certain message in there. But you have to be able to figure out that message. I can't always be able to see it for you. That's a gift that I have that I cannot always give my gift to everyone to have that third eye. Because they'll use that shit for wrong. They'll use that shit for wrong, y'all. Telling you. I'm just grateful to see my child. She's healthy, good baby. And I'm not the type to put my baby mom down. When she did, how she was treating me and shit like that, I will always feel strongly about her. Probably talk bad about her and stuff like that. But as you get older, if something was to happen to your baby mother, you will go crazy, man. I don't give a fuck what she did to you. She could have sucked your best friend's dick. Whatever. Nigga, forgiveness is not an option. Matthew chapter 18. Just because you forgive doesn't mean you got to go back. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Matthew chapter 18. Forgive it. You got to forgive her. Oh, hell no. Oh, yo, I tell you, Sour OG. I told my BM one time when I was really deeply, 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 deeply in love. I said that'd hurt me to see somebody doing something to you. You know, because you know how sometimes back in the days, some females they pick up the phone call, but they mopping the nigga off. Oh, yo, come. I might need you. Diapers. Yo, what's that sound in the back? Oh, I don't know. You start going crazy. Yo. But that's when you're deeply in love. Now, I'm still deeply in love, but I have morals, principles, and boundaries. And I never want to feel how I felt. That pain. You understand what I'm saying? Of not seeing my daughter. That was pain that, I'm still dealing with. But at the end of the day, the Lord is in my court right now. The Lord is by my side right now. And I seen that. I said, damn, I went through so much. I called on Jesus, y'all. And when I called on him, gangster, my nigga. You know that. You know that. Yo, that shit kills you, my nigga. But at the end of the day, you can't do nothing about it. You know why? That never happened to me. But what happened was the relationship didn't last. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes that's the goal in life, to see you, your baby mother, your kid at the same dinner table. But at the end of the day, life is what it is, y'all. Everything happened for a reason. Now, if you open up an older can of worms, it might work for you. It might work for you. You never know until you try. But sometimes, if you know how you felt in that moment, you don't wish that pain upon your worst enemy. That's how you know when you really, really. I'm talking about sweating, not knowing what to do. Now I'm a little more advanced, a little more transformed. Been through a lot. I have the Lord by my side, have Jesus fighting with me. So certain battles that I go through, even if I'm like, it seems very impossible to win, I know there's victory on the other end. Can't be scared of wicked evil. And sometimes you feed them love, but you gotta be firm with them. You can't play with them, cause they slayers, bro. They'll slay your ass if they have the chance. Just talk about Jesus. Talk about God. You'll see who your friends are. You see who's your girl. You see who's your baby moms. You see who's your baby father. I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I don't know who may need this message, but I'm up like a duck, and I'm not ready to pluck. I'm ready to educate. That's why I came on this platform. I came to educate. But my good boy Arsenal said, I ain't come to motivate. I came to back. What he said? But I feel grateful to see my child. It brought tears to my eyes, y'all. It brought tears to my eyes because it's not that you don't want to be there, but and not even blaming BM right now. Like, it's just energy. Like, I I try to protect that by any means necessary. I'm an alpha, and I've been that way for many years. I was the black sheep. I had a black cloud. I was alone in the corner, my nigga. Yeah, I had support friends. Yeah, I had support family. But that love for that significant other, and it's not all about sex, y'all. Just that company. Just to say goodnight. So you know what? So you know exactly what I'm rapping about, bro. You know exactly what it is, bro. But sometimes it's a difficult journey, bro. Especially the lifestyle I live. I'm a gangster. First time seeing my child, I went strapped. Cause I ain't know what was happening. You understand what I'm saying? My BM moved to Brooklyn. She had another man, another baby. You understand what I'm saying? But for my daughter, I would do anything, man. But I didn't know people's intentions. And I went through fire. You understand what I'm saying? You have to fight for peace, yo. This peace is not something that just, oh, he just, let's hit him up and make sure he's alright now. No, I had to fight for that shit, yo. You don't know people's intentions. You understand what I'm saying? And I was younger, so I never thought another nigga would be around my daughter. And I made sure of that. But I said, you know what? As I got older, I put myself in jeopardy doing that. You understand what I'm saying? That's jeopardy. That's harm. Gun could have went off. You feel me? But at the end of the day, it was to protect me and mine's. Because I didn't know other people's intentions, yo. But I changed so much and got baptized. And, I'm a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Don't get it twisted. But I've been really trying to, like, really change, yo. And, I've seen the blessings. I'm seeing Jesus work for me. The job, seeing the kids, uh, you know, just so much, everything is like falling into place, yo. But it's like, now that everything is falling into place, it's a different journey. I've been looking for a job for years. Now I have a job, my daughter comes in the picture. So I'm like, it's difficult. Because it's like, damn, is that a blessing? Or is that a curse? Is it like a distraction? Because I try to like understand shit, but the Lord told me to be more stronger, to be more wiser, and just be there for my child, for the mother too, but certain, with respect, co-parent with respect. You understand what I'm saying? Cosmology base said it the best. He said everyone wants respect, even if they don't show that they want it. So talking down on people, that's bad. That's why I don't try to do it. No matter what you put me through, I try not to speak bad about people. See, people don't like when the target is on them when I'm speaking about them. But when the target is on someone else, they laugh, they very entertained and stuff like that. But sometimes that target, all along, that target was a goal. And you thought it was a gunshot. You got afraid. You got tempted. Fear has been embedded in us since young. I had the Chucky mask. Shout out to my man Nate. I had the Chucky mask. I was talking to my daughter. So I put it on. She said, "Daddy, you scared me a little bit." Now, kids are intelligent. You gotta very, listen to when they speak. Don't just think, oh, people ignore their kids. I don't want to be with somebody that ignore their kids. Not my baby mother. I'm saying general. You got kids and you don't pay them mind, and you want to pay me mind. That's a red flag. I've been through so much. I've been through mad different phases and mazes trying to find my way. Not long, not the longest and not far away. See, the pieces comes within. And I had to realize that. You might not have control. My friend told me the other day, we was having a conversation. They said, You cannot stress the things that you know that you don't have control over. I said, they say you can't stress over things that you don't have control over. So we might not have control on what people's gonna say, how they're gonna treat us. How many times have you let someone else put your energy down? How many times have somebody came and messed up your vibration? We have to be real, y'all. See, me, my real is being sincere. I'm a nice guy. I try not to really be angry. Rest in peace to my boy TSG Feet. One video that stood out to me always, because I listen to people say what people say. Like I listened to what my daughter said. But he said, he said he could be like, you know, angry. He could be like, aggressive and stuff like that. But he'd rather be like a humble, nice, make people laugh type of guy. Um, when he said it, it didn't dawn on me until he passed how impactful that was. That's why sometimes we have to listen to what people say, no matter, you know, you think they're going live every day and they just doing it just to cover some watch hours. Nah, it's it's hard to be a content creator, y'all. Y'all don't know the fucking stress that a person deal with this shit, man. The slander, people putting you down, doxing you, talking about your kids, your people. It all hurts, y'all. Rest in peace to the dread. He said you gotta have tough skin. That's a fact. But just cause I got tough skin doesn't mean that doesn't hurt, y'all. All this shit hurt. How people treated you, it hurts, bro. You just want genuine love. That's what heals. That's medicine. If somebody giving you love and you feel a bit healed, but I'm talking pure heal, y'all. It's hard. Very difficult. I don't know how people sometimes do it. I know what I'm doing it and I'm doing it, but I could just imagine people that don't really have the Lord with them. Why things keep, they got to start all over and stuff like that. They hit rock bottom, and that happens for me. But I never really cared about the money. Now I got a certain age. We got to chase it. You feel me? Got to get things done. Priority. But it takes time. That's not really the major. Money could be replaced, a life can't. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord sometimes let you get that. The feds let you get that. They end up coming at you, coming for you once you reach a certain amount. On you for you get the watch time. Night I'm gonna have to give you for you to get the watch. Thank you, bro. Keep thriving. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I don't even know how I go be going through things, man. Seriously, I don't. And I go through it. But it's nothing when I'm going through it. If I'm going through it, it's like nothing. Because I know the Lord wouldn't put me through nothing that I can't handle. I know what it is. But sometimes you got to think for others. The mindset, the energy sometimes is off. You must separate. And it's difficult to separate when you got children involved. But if you could learn how to co parent without being emotional or liking her so much, you know, really stay focused on your child. When you stay focused on your child, believe it or not, they might want you back. But you got different goals in life. Your goal right now is you're like a messenger. You understand what I'm saying? You come to help, you come to please, you come to make people laugh. But I come with seriousness too. I come with firmness. But people don't give a fuck about that. People is gonna be people. They don't know it's disrespect until you stop them. They don't know it's disrespect. Oh man. Thank you, thank you. And that's one thing I said. I said I'm gonna take care of my child. I'm gonna come up here. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta do something for myself too. Cause I said when we wake up and just do that, it's benefiting my child. Cause she gets to see me, I get to see her. There's also benefit in my being. So if I'm gonna give you any type of benefits, I need something out of that. Why? Because it didn't work out. That's plain and simple. So this is why I'm here investing my time. So when I go help other people, this video right here is remembered, right? And I have something that I did for myself today. It's good to do things for others and stuff like that. But if your health is not there, if your mental is not there, if your peace is not there, then imagine everything that you got to go through. People don't understand that. But they expect you to be a father. They expect you to be a friend. They expect you to be a family member. They expect you to be a boyfriend. But look at everything that we go through as men. We hold it down as men. See, men, we love women more than women love men. The woman had long hair, and what she did, she tempted. And the guy fell for it because she had long, long hair. Sometimes you cannot fall for that. See, it's okay to be a father. It's okay to want to be there. But it's not okay to be a punching bag, yo. Now, how do you fight that? The best way to fight it is to overcome it. How you overcome your baby mother is by feeding them love, Now, love is different. People think love is sexual. People think love is, and sometimes we give them the power and the authority. Cause once you firm, you sticking to this. Nah, I'm not gonna talk. I'm not. I'm gonna be firm. I'm gonna be there for my child. You talk all that bullshit, but you end up sleeping with your baby mother. Now everything she did to you, everything you did to her, is disappeared, y'all. Just like that, of a blink of an eye. All those messages, paragraphs, you trying to get her to understand. It's just so much, y'all. But I went through that. And how I was able to make that situation better for the good of my child, for the sake of my child, to see my child, was feeding them love. You understand what I'm saying? But very firm, very boundaries. You got boundaries. You gotta set your boundaries. You understand what I'm saying? I'll let you know when I'm available. Let me know 3 days in advance when you need me and stuff like that. I'm like, Jay, y'all, hit me up when you need me. And I don't feel good, y'all. I've been under the weather. I've been spiritually attacked in so many ways and so many directions. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm still standing. I'm still strong. But I feel weak. I feel weak. I feel like something is pulling me down. I don't have the energy. I don't have the patience. But I'm going to still be there. And I said, at the end of the day, there's a great explanation for all of this. You might not see it now, but get home. Get to your bed. Reminisce. See the attacks. See the good attacks. The good people. The angels. You gotta see it to understand what's going on. Now, the more you get in tune with that, uh, you just gotta be a little closer just to see. But not an enemy. Don't keep your enemies closer. I'm talking about keep those people who are a little negative close because your journey is to change them, not fully. Just plant the seed. Let them know, yo, this is gangster too, going to church. This is gangster reading the Bible. This is, make it look cool to preach and to obey and be obedient. But I don't really want a girl if she's not obedient to me. And I don't mean obedient like you gotta bow down to me, but obedient in the case as be there. Be there for me. Physically, spiritually, mentally, any way, shape, or form that I might need you. And I don't really ask so much. As guys, we don't ask so much because we guys. We can't ask y'all for nothing. Baby, you got $5? She start calling her home girl. Yo, this bum ass nigga just asked me for $5. This bum ass nigga just asked me for $5. You know the game. Oh, this bum ass nigga. They talk shit, man. That why you think every girl wanna fuck? Cause they talk. Oh, Green got good dick. Good dick. Well, I tell these bitches they ain't getting no dick. That's what I've been on. Been celibate 2 or 3 years. No dick. Very powerful. Now, temptation. Do I want to be with my baby mother? I gotta take a time out to listen to what I gotta say. Because when it's like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I think yes. Because there's no type of distractions going on. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes the confirmation we want from people, I want the confirmation to come from the Lord. But not everybody's focused on that journey. And that's what's keep us so separated. Because it's like, I'm so for the Lord, and she's like, she believes, but she's not like always on that. And I'm like always on Jesus, always on God. And that's a little thing that I think really gets me where I can't be with you. Like I want to. I would love to try things out again, make it better for the sake of my child. But if you ain't promoting the Lord and Jesus, and you're more worried about financial things, it's difficult because I understand. Kids are expensive, yo. I understand these things, but the spiritual battles that I overcame made me strong. And eventually people come back, you understand what I'm saying? And they figure out I wasn't the enemy. They figure out, you know what? This nigga Green been making sense all along. Remember when I told you it was him? Now everybody figured out it was him. They know what I'm talking about. You know who did what to who? Between who? But I'ma leave that between me and you. You figured it out, right? You seen the poison. Sometimes I overlook the poison. Why? Great heart. Got a heart like Michael Jackson did. That's what killed Michael. The people, the fame, the spotlight, the fake love. Bitches, niggas passing out. Oh my God, Michael! Michael! They turned Michael into Michael Myers. When Michael, all he wanted to do was dance, y'all. All he wanted to do was dance. All I wanted was peace, y'all. You can't get that. It's peace now. But not with that attitude no more. Now you piece them with love. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're going to end up hurting somebody. You're going to have to hurt somebody. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to be pain. It's going to be blood. There's going to be a lot of people hurt off this. So the best thing you do, feed them love, yo. Feed them love. Instead of, building up this tension that doesn't really exist, you're not gonna you're never gonna be right. But I guarantee if you be a little more humble, be a little more nice, people would try to, see your side. And it's not being a sucker, y'all. Because at the end of the day, your availability is not every day. Access has to be earned. Stop letting your heart be a freeway for people where anybody could just get in the car and just roll over that shit. See, I know that I knew the tables would turn, and sometimes the table turn and then it turns back. I've been there before too, where I thought it was in my court. That's why I said I don't want praises. I'm thankful I'm able to see my child, and I'm thankful for that. Everything else besides Jesus really don't matter. If it ain't about Jesus, it don't matter. That'll protect your heart from having a good heart. So when people try to use your child as a pawn, sometimes you can't even love that child too much because that'll harm you, that'll crush you, that'll destroy you. But the more you get older, maybe not older, but I say a little wiser, because age comes with experience. That's a fact. But the more wiser you become, you just see things from a different lens. You understand what I'm saying? You love unconditional. You love unconditionally. No matter if someone's using your kid as a pawn, and the Lord always has the last laugh. And for you to make that your main focus, it was your heart. Your heart made that your main focus. It destroyed you. It put you down. Some people don't make it from that. They die. Some people do not make it from that, y'all. That's why I've been celibate for 2 or 3 years, yo. Proudly. Very proudly, yo. Because I seen how this relationship stuff could really fuck with people. And when you got kids involved, it's the worst. It's the worst. Because you can't just walk away. You understand what I'm saying? I tried to do that. Then when I get that message, oh, your child, once you get that message, hey, daddy do, daddy do. Gotta be on daddy duties, man. You understand what I'm saying? That's being a gangster. And I was always a gangster, but I never really had that. But everybody know it really wasn't my fault. I wanted to be there, but that's dangerous. Coming around, you might see another nigga. It's dangerous. And my heart is not to be played with. I get attached fast. People could lose their lives over this shit. You understand what I'm saying? It got to be one person smarter than the other to say, you know what? Yo, bro, you could have her. No, seriously, bro. That's what you really want? You want to break a happy family? Do you, my guy? Guarantee you, nigga look at you way different. Shit'll be hard to come out your mouth, but the eye no lie. Nigga look at you like, oh hell no, this nigga dangerous. Not even that. Nigga might just honor you. I done met bitches, baby fathers, and all that. And I'm smashing and all that. But I respect the humbleness. I respect the peace. You understand what I'm saying? Because I don't think I could see mines with somebody else. Might not be good for me, but it'd be very difficult to see her with someone else. But what I know was good for me, it's not good for them. But my man Jada, what's good for me, not good for them. No matter what set you claim or what hood you in, I put you in a wooden box so they can put you in. And it don't stop. See, a lot of people, Jada Kiss stumbled on that. He's an entrepreneur, yeah, but he stumbled on that. But he made that shit look crazy. That's why in the battle rap, you could stumble, but you could come back. You just gotta go hard. Waka flocka. You just gotta go hard. Waka flocka. I like these times. I get your attention. I got your undivided attention. And me, I was in school. We had like 30 teachers, one student, two students, three students. So y'all at the right place. Yeah, yeah, y'all at the right place, man. IEP, 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 IEP. We just like to be ourselves, yo. I'm not a person like I even prayed for that because I said Jesus, and it's serious right now. I said Jesus. I know I'm not perfect, but I am real to my reality. Whether it's, but my intentions is good. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm real to my reality, which I I think my own way. And I asked the Lord. I said, "The Lord, am I bad for that? Am I bad for thinking my own way? When everybody cry, I find a little bit of peace. Eh, Is that a bad thing? Is that an evil thing? And stuff like that." And he told me, he said, Green, numb. When you numb, that just means you're used to that same feeling. I said, oh, so numb. So I'm like, okay. So is it bad though? Is it a bad thing to feel numb? You know, I feel like nonchalant. I think that's the best way I could say. Like a nonchalant, like, eh, it is what it is. But I know low frequency and bad vibration come from not having no emotions. Now I know having no credit is good credit. Walk with me. Walk with me, y'all. Hope I'm not losing y'all. Hope I'm not losing y'all. But I've been alright, man. I just want somebody that loves me. I want someone who appreciates me. I want somebody who adores me. Not on some baby shit, but like, really like me. Cause when you like me, I be like, damn, what you really like about me? Cause I don't really see too much of the brightness. Not in the mindset, but brightness as in, sometimes my light is dim. It's hard to see at the end of the tunnel. Sometimes you feel like you've been walking in place and getting nowhere, yo. But it's just like YouTube. You might get 10 views. You might get 20 views. You might get 50 views, 1,000, a million. But what you do is you put that consistent work in, yo. And it will come. It'll be the outcome. You understand what I'm saying? You might not be seeing it. You might not be seeing the progress like that. But one day you're gonna get a break. Denzel said it the best. If you stand by a barbershop long enough, eventually you'll get a break. Eventually you get a haircut. Eventually the barber will let you in. And those are the people that you thought was trying to line you, who actually had good intentions for you. Sometimes it's difficult. We don't know. We live in a world that we don't know. We don't know who's out to get to us. So we always have our guard up, and but I just I'd rather not change who I am. I think that's my gangster. My gangster is, being a humble guy, being loving, being caring. And then when it go down, you know, the God to give me that victory and strength to defeat all my enemies. But I see certain things where certain things don't really get me as much excited as before. Cause the last thing you want to do is really hurt people, yo. I hurt a lot of people, yo. Mm, mm, mm. Jeez. You just try to chill. And the little thing I have, I be trying to give it up. I be trying to give that peace to others. And I know sometimes the Lord look at me, cause I could feel Him looking at me, and I know sometimes it's not. He is not always happy that I'm always not giving up on y'all. And it's not like He's a bad person, but He want the attention from those who want to be attended. You understand what I'm saying? He's the teacher. He's the Mr. Miyagi. I'm the student. But a little crafted. But you talking about somebody that you could probably relate to that been in the trenches, still in the trenches, going through it, but still trying to find his way with the Lord. I think that's a person you could take information from. Because that's who I took my information from when it came to God, Jehovah, Yahshua, Jesus. That's what gave me that, y'all. And I seen that. I'm like, oh, snap. Everything, and you don't do it for that. But it's like everything, the world will turn its back on you. You have no other way to turn but to Jesus. He'll make it like that. And I feel okay. I feel a little decent. I feel sometimes the fire in me. Oh, excuse me. I feel angry. I be feeling tempted. I be feeling like, just sometimes it's just hurting people. And I know that's not the right way to express. There was this guy, he was standing in front of the store. I seen the video. Y'all might have seen it too. He was dancing, he was listening to music. It looked like he had a blunt in his hand, he was smoking. Homie ran down on him and, gave him the business with the hammer. He clapped him allegedly. Now, before I seen that video, I was like, damn. I started to feel for the person. And I still feel for the person because you're supposed to You're supposed to feel emotions. If you feel emotions, that's a good thing. If you don't feel nothing, but that's not what numb is. That's why we have to separate what numb really means. Numb is like, let's say your fingers get numb, but they still attached to you, right? So the numb becoming that emotion is an emotion, but that emotion is still attached to you, which means sometimes you will feel this way today, feel that way tomorrow. Maybe you have a headache, your energy is off. All of that has to do with your actions. So your actions just do the right thing, like Spike Lee. Because I want people to at least find this piece. Because this piece is good. Every day, right, that you wake up, you get a different like power in the morning. You gotta go to work. 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Mm-mm-mm. Discipline, y'all. Sometimes it's self-discipline, but you gotta eventually deal with people, the ones that you didn't want to deal with. That's how the Lord will display it. Now it's up to you. Do you want to lose or you want to win? The spiritual attacks. Feed them love. How you doing? Hope all is well, yeah, and why? Because even if you think you're being fake, eventually that becomes real. You could mention Jesus, God all day, but deep down in your heart, you know you ain't really for that. But eventually, one day, Jesus will touch you, and that whatever you've been using him, it becomes real. You understand what I'm saying? So people think they playing or getting over on him. Nah, you getting over on yourself. Just pray. Be able to pray. Take it easy, yo. You understand what I'm saying? I got something for the next nigga that walked through my hood though. Gangster. Gangster. Tired of this shit. Tired of this shit. About to call my DC niggas. Word up. Tired of this shit. Niggas ain't coming through here no more, my nigga. I said that, nigga. Fuck you talking about? And I be so angry, yo, cause I'm so weak. Right now, yo, I can't even pick up. I don't even think I can pick up my daughter, bro. That's how weak I've been, bro. But it's like I'm so strong too, cause it's like everything I'm going through, bro. It's like it keeps you strong. It keeps you preserved, but it's not a good feeling. It keeps you going, but I think I just gotta keep focusing on myself. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord is showing me in different ways how He wants me to be alone. He's showing me. And it becomes more vigilant the more sober you are, but the more you've been on that journey, and it doesn't have to be consistently. But once you open your eyes or He touches you, you forever Gonna always have them in the back of your mind, no matter what you're doing. And every time you sin, you will feel discouraged. That's why it's so difficult to be on the journey and path, because you'll be fighting with the flesh every second. And one thing is good, God was a man of war, and I be seeing certain things. I'm like, okay, sometimes you got to get busy. But I said, I'm on a new journey, new thing. Let's feed them love. We know when we can't avoid it anymore, but let's feed them love. Let's see where that leads us, y'all. And my friend asked me, he's like, yo, how the job interview went? But my energy wasn't too right because I have left the environment. So when you leave the environment for a little while, you find peace. So when people come from the environment asking you things, even though their heart and their intentions is in the right spot, sometimes since you left the environment, you was able to you was able to find a little bit of peace. So you just try to maintain it. You understand what I'm saying? Very difficult, y'all. I know. It's so much things about being an adult. I wasn't ready for it, man. Yeah, I always thought, I'm a grown man. Responsibilities is one hand of a thing, bro. Children, jobs, relationships, people, people passing away. It's just so fucking much, y'all. And sometimes I don't be knowing how I'm still thinking, but I know you're not supposed to quit. You're not supposed to give up. Those who give up, those who quit, don't make it to heaven. Don't make it to everlasting paradise. And I got a great heart. Things I'm doing, a lot of people will be like, "Fuck that. I ain't taking care of no fucking kid. We ain't together. Leave me the fuck alone. Put me on child support." And I had that attitude for a little while, y'all. But when you change for the better, all you want is peace, y'all. And for the sake of my child, I gave peace and was able to receive peace. And I feel good about that. Because I'm an alpha. Now, I just always got to say something. But with being a real alpha is like, yeah, the alphas, he don't stand for nothing. He's firm on his decisions and stuff like that. But sometimes being a real alpha is real dean. You understand what I'm saying? Which you don't. Alpha is like, let's say a gorilla. Look at how humble the gorilla is. Very intimidating and stuff like that. But don't judge him by his actions. Judge him by his heart, y'all. A lot of y'all got the game messed up and probably will never find peace or never will get what you've been seeking for. The Lord will give female, men, children everything they desire. The only way to be able to receive it is to be sincere. That's how I receive my blessings. That's how I come up with no jobs. When I applied, they said, "What the fuck you did for 5 years?" They say, Green, you was off the radar for 5 years. He asked me, he looking at me right in my eyes. Said, what you been doing for 5 years? I said, whoa, that shit caught me off guard. I ain't gonna front. This is an interview, not the interview, but an interview. That joint had me like, oh man. You understand what I'm saying? But this right here, bro, very, very expensive. The mindset. The mindset. I felt good though. I'm gonna pray for those who don't really get to see their child like that, y'all. But I went through a lot for this. It's like I deserve it. It's like if I really was to like go crazy on the YouTube, I know a lot of people be like, damn, homie do deserve that though. I seen him struggle. That's not a lie. I struggle, and I'm not a oh I'm not a close book. It's just I don't pour my shit onto others. But be honest, you can ask me anything. I give you an answer with open arms. You understand what I'm saying? I give you an answer with open arms. Fuck that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Hallelujah. I just been easy, man. Niggas on One Piece, that's on them. You could lead the water to the fucking well. Still gonna be a well. Nah, you could lead the horse to the water. You can't force him to drink, y'all. I finally realized that. That shit hurt a little bit when you want good for your people, but we going through too much to be getting slowed down by others or getting distracted. Nah, not over here, man. I need an army that a million people that think just like me. We'll be set. We'll be set. The God is good, man. I know that for sure. I just want a good girl, y'all. I want a girl that just be my peace. I don't want a tough girl. You too tough, you too gangster. Look, that's how I really was. Gangster. The Lord just showed me that, my nigga. Look, the whole week just fell. Thank God. And I ain't picking it up. It's meant to be there. That means it's meant to turn this shit off. Mm-hmm. I'll take signs for what it is. My Lord communicate with me. Hallelujah. Jesus. Give me the strength to be able to pick up my child tomorrow. Give me the strength to be able to be there no matter how I'm feeling on the inside. No matter how my body is right now. Dear Lord Father, when I'm there, give me nothing but strength. Give me nothing but victory. Give me nothing but righteousness. And protect me and guide me and give me the strength to destroy anyone who will try to destroy us. But forgive those who trespass against us. Forgive them. Forgive them. Forgive. 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 Stop holding that in your heart. Release. Be free. Don't wait till tomorrow. Don't wait until you see them. Release. Breathe. I tell my daughter this. Woosa. Woosa. My baby's a trip, though. My baby be making me laugh. But she seen the Chucky, and she said, Daddy, you scared me a little bit. That's why I listen to when kids talk. She said a little bit. That means you ain't scared me fully. You understand what I'm saying? But I wasn't trying to put fear into her. Trying to make her laugh, and that's exactly what she did. She said, you scared me a little bit. Yo, you already, yo, my God. Oh, man, the presence of the Lord is here. Woosah. Woosah. I felt the presence, bro. I could feel the presence of the Holy Spirit right now, bro. Seriously. I'm different. You know that. You know that, Brody. I'm a different type of sandwich. You know that. Share the live. We going viral right now, bro. I told y'all work with me, bro. I know how to work the algorithm. Doom try to come at us. Look at him now. Yeah, I'm trying to make a donation to Cuba. I seen his fish. Said son gotta be. I don't know if the economy is low or something like that. I'll look out for him. He looked out for us. Yeah. Oh no, 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 no. Man, come on. Me and Big Dice go way back, Brody. Yeah. I just protect my energy sometimes. But nah, yeah. Ain't none of that. We're not to change man. I changed my ways for the better. Mm-hmm. I remember when you had Audie. Oh, come on, Brody. I'm on Twitch right now. Catch me on Twitch. We on Bigo. All different apps, man. We got different phones, different areas. We try to get it, man. Get it how you get it. And Brooklyn. Who's Brooklyn? Who's Brooklyn? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? We don't do those over here, bro. I told you I changed my ways for the better, my G. You making me want to put the turkey on right here, bro. You making me want to go get Chucky, buddy. That's my buddy. Brooklyn Crook. Oh, world. No way. They was best friends. Enlighten me, bro. Let me know. I'll do an interview if you don't mind. I'm supposed to have Bullets Gotti up here. But Bullets Gotti selling me dreams and all that. Yo, Green, when I get to the town, I got you. I see you in the town, my G. You still ain't reach out to the kid. I ain't mad. Give you a hug out of solidarity. I seen you outside. But I'm like, damn, bro. Why have me wait? But he probably busy. He probably caught up. Maybe the Lord got his attention. That's why I say I can't be distracted by that. The Lord got him right now. He's doing wonderful. But I was gonna press the issue, like, yo, what's up? Like, you saying you was gonna pull up, whoopty woo. But at the end of the day, I said, feed them love. Yeah. Where my nugget at, bro? Every time. Yeah, she ended up disappearing, bro. That, yeah. Yo, that shit is crazy, my nigga. Y'all don't know how much men really love y'all, man. Why y'all play with people's emotions? You lying. Just say that's gangster. Say that's gangster, bro. You lying, my beloved. That gotta be some internet shit. Yeah, they probably played it off or some shit like that. Nah, Crook is loyal to Cuba, bro. I don't see that happening, respectfully. I gotta see Cuba channel. I ain't been there for years, man. I told you I've been focusing on me, man. My grandmother passed. I've been just trying to get it right, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? I just been trying to get it right, y'all. But I got my own problems, bro. Respectfully, I got my own problems. Respectfully, thank you for putting us on though, because we don't want to walk in there and we think we got gifts for everybody in the Bronx, and then Brooklyn come out of Brooklyn. You understand what I'm saying? That's not good. Yeah, that's not good, bro. Did he leave him with good terms? Hopefully, he left him with good terms. Crook, you was always my friend. No matter what me and you go through, at the end of the day, I'll be by your side. I think that'll be the perfect response to respond to that. Because, people don't stop. Still focus on them and stuff like that. They don't have time to stop. You understand what I'm saying? They don't got time to stop. It was a man pushing the basket. He said, why you ain't stop for him? He said, you never walk by a man with a basket and don't acknowledge him. Never walk by the green sock and don't acknowledge it. Fuck that. I could do this shit in my sleep, bro. Gangster. I do this shit in my sleep, bro. Whether they fuck with each other or not, what they eat don't make me shit. Respectfully. Respectfully, though. What they eat don't make me shit. You feel me? I'm focused on the green side right now, bro. I try to make sure everybody was fed. This how you gonna do the green side? It is what it is, man. But stop with this gangster eating girl shit. That niggas be doing too much, bro. What if, hey yo, alright, fuck that, bro. I'm tired. You took your medication? You got your helmet? You living your best life. I ain't going back and forth with these killers. Living my best life. Nah, it is what it is, man. Ladies, I'm taking job applications. You'll be working for $1 million corporation. As long as you know about the green cell. And why is it so low? What time is it, bro? Damn, time go fast, my nigga. I feel a little better. My lungs is a little open now. Thank you. Thank for the people that came in with that healing. It's been received. Whoever's prayed, somebody just prayed for us. Feel me? But those are two people that I will never see destroy their relationship over some YouTube shit. You serious? That's sad. Anybody else? I laughed at. But them coming together, that's sad. Because you know how much they really, was there for one another. Good night. Good night. Good night. My daughter's my funny. Good night. Good night. Oh, shit, I need that water. Whew. Y'all stay blessed, stay righteous, and stay healthy. And remember to do the right thing. Remember when you watch the video, play it again, and watch it over. Peace out, y'all. Peace and blessings.